going to tell how the design thinking works with different stages. So in design thinking framework we have 5 stages. So first one is empathy, second one is define, third one is ideate, and fourth one is prototype, and fifth one is testing. So each stage have a different workflow, and each stage contains different information and different methodologies. So first one is going to explain with Ritika.
Hello everyone, I am Ritika from 3rd CSCC. As you mentioned the design thinking stages, the first stage is empathy. The main goal of empathy is defining the problem statement, that is understanding the user's need. So in this stage, designers seek to understand the problem in the user's point of view. So this will be driven through various surveys, observation, or in real-time observations, like we conduct interviews and gather their insights of what particular problem are they facing in. So collecting data about users will give more information to be precise in our solution. So the define part will be explained by Vikas.
Hello, I am Vikasni from 3rd CSCC. I am going to explain define. The goal of define is to clearly define the problem which is previously defined in empathy stage. In this stage, designers take the problem and clearly articulate the problem based on users' needs. So it answers the framework how might be. For example, if we need to design a website, the user should ask the question, how might we navigate the screen from one page to another. Next will be explained by
I am Nandini Sethi. Now I am going to explain about the Ideate part. Here what we will be doing is, after completing the problem statement, next we will be moving to the Ideate part. So here we will be finding the main solution. So ideation is the creativity and multiple brainstorming ideas. So brainstorming ideas is a group activity where participants suggest as many ideas possible. Next, mind mapping. Here we will be connecting later to mind map thoughts of the issues to various possible solutions. Next, the key here is quantity over quality, as the goal is to generate as many ideas possible to inspire innovation. The prototype will be explained by Rakshana.
I am Rakshana from CSCC, and we have to explain the prototype part. And the goal here is to create a tangible representation which is physical or else in a digital way. And in this phase, designers build a physical or digital prototypes of solution which is actually discussed in the ideation part. And the prototype can vary from low fidelity to high fidelity, where low fidelity includes the sketches and wireframes, etc. And high fidelity versions are digitally focused prototypes, which are like interactive mockups or functional models. The purpose of prototyping is experimentation, learning, and then iteration. Experimentation is to bring the ideas to life and understand how they work in practice. Learning, prototypes are used for the tools such as test and explore the ideas in real world to create and helping the identity of potential flaws. Iteration, prototypes often go through several rounds of refinement based on user feedback and testing. This stage is all about learning and creating the prototype, which is designed through ideation.
So in this phase, it's contain designing. So in the designing, we use the Figma tool or as a pen pot or a Miro. So in the pen pot, Rakshana said that low fidelity and high fidelities. In the pen pot, we use the low fidelity. So low fidelity means it's a sketching. It is a paper and pen. So we are using the smart system and the smart pen to write what are the needs are going to design in design phases. And this high fidelity means we have to create the exact space, exact screen for creating mobile applications or any design oriented. So all the combined is lowered high fidelities in the one designing phases. So last one is the testing phase. Going to explain with the Ashwin.
I am Ashwin and I am going to explain about the testing part. The goal in the testing part is to gather feedback from the user and refine the solution for the requirements. This is the final stage. The prototypes are tested with the actual users. The goal is to gather feedback, understanding how the solution works in the real world conditions, and identify areas of improvement. And phases often involve user testing, feedback loop, and iteration. Under the user testing, observe the real user interactions with the prototype to see if it addressing their needs. Feedback loops. Gathering detailed feedback from the users, stakeholders, or team members to refine the prototype to make it more prominent. The process, this iterative testing, leads to the further prototyping and more testing, sometimes looping back to earlier stages like ideation or even empathize with the user again to refine the problem. The stage may also reveal new insights that necessity reworking parts of the prototype or returning to the previous stages for further exploration and refinement. Thank you.
So at the end, and the conclusion is the design thinking contains five stages. So first one is empathy. So it is in a main stage of design thinking, which is include user interest. So we have to conduct some user interest to find out what are the needs for going to next stages like define or ideate. So that's all about this design thinking framework in